Good evening, everyone. For my commemorative speech, I'm going to talk about an award that I received a few months ago, but the funny thing is I didn't realize that I was receiving the award. I actually thought that the facility that I worked for was receiving the award. Apparently, when the gentleman stopped by to explain what was going on, I misunderstood and I just didn't catch it at all. I understood that the facility was being recognized for the contributions and to the community and the things that we had been doing to help our community. So I wrote my speech about our facility and our staff and the things that we were doing. He did tell me that he would leave me some tickets, and he asked me how many I would like. I did ask him, who do I invite? The staff, and he said, sure, or you can invite your family also. At that point, I guess I should have asked him, why would I invite my family? Because the facility was what was receiving the award, but I didn't. Well, he did stop by. He brought me the 6 tickets that I had asked for. And well, on the evening, my husband, my kids, my boss, and the director of nurses at our facility, and myself went to the banquet. It was all set up nicely, and it was set up here in Plainview at the Wayland campus. We had a table in the center of the room, and so I was really nervous when everything was starting to get closer to the award assembly to start. We did have a wonderful dinner, and the awards, when they started to be issued to the recipients, well, as the people were going up to receive their awards, I'm noticing that the announcer would describe the recipients' achievements in detail, and it took a little while every time they would talk about someone. Well, they had asked me about myself, but I didn't think much of it because I still wasn't putting it together that I was the one that was receiving the award. So I just thought to myself, why would they want to hear about me when the awards were the facility? At this point, I'm really nervous, and I'm praying and asking God to please tell me what I needed to say, because I think at that point I was thinking that I had misunderstood what this was all about. Then the recipient would go up. They would talk about themselves and what they do and so on. Well, when it finally came to be my turn, I go up and I tell everyone, good evening, I'm sorry. And I start with asking them if they wanted to hear something funny. Some answered yes, and so I began to tell them that I had misunderstood what the award was for, and I showed them my index cards that I had. I had written my speech out on index cards, which I had written and rewritten over and over again, and I told them what I had done. I laughed, and so did the audience. So I felt myself take a deep breath, and then I started to just talk. I'm not really sure what all came out of me that evening, since it wasn't planned. But I do know that, good Lord help me, the audience was paying attention. They laughed with me. They clapped for me. And at the end, it seemed like forever, but it was only actually maybe 5 to 8 minutes long that it, for my whole speech or whatever you want to call it, went on. Afterwards, people were so kind to come up to me and congratulate me and to tell me that they liked my speech, even if it wasn't prepared, and it was kind of like the last minute, everything was just kind of came together. But in all, it was a nice evening. It was nice to receive that award, even though it was kind of funny because I didn't realize it was me that was receiving the award until I got there, and it actually had my name on it. But that was something that I wanted to share with everyone. That's my commemorative speech, and thank you.